Hi, everyone. Welcome to this Mr. Crypto show. So we will be discussing a few things. Okay, so we will be discussing a few things. Okay, so guys, welcome to Mr. Crypto BTC, and today I'll be discussing a very interesting topic with you. So bear with me, and we will be together in few minutes. Okay, just in a few minutes we'll be together. Okay, just let me just a moment so that I can. Okay. Okay, so everything is fine. Okay, so welcome again to Mr. Crypto BTC live today. Now you need to understand that Mr. Crypto have been trading. When I say Mr. Crypto BTC, it's not just me, okay, but I'm the leader, the founder of Mr. Crypto BTC, but I've got other people that are part of Mr. Crypto BTC. So it's a company. So I've been trading since 2015 in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Yeah. So the reason why experience matters in trading, actually in anything that you do on this planet, experience matters a lot. The experience is what will determine where you're going in life. You understand, like what can you achieve? And I'm also a Bible person, so I believe in the Bible, and I use the word of the Bible a lot in my trading, I would say, operations, and it has helped me a lot. Actually, it has helped me a lot. So I believe that you also can, as you follow me and you are using these things, you are going to enjoy so much in what I'm doing. So without wasting time, let's get right into the topic of today, which is how to avoid being liquidated in futures trading. Now, you need to understand that lots of people, a lot of traders, whether they're old, experienced, whether they're new or advanced, they're newbies or beginners, whatever name we call them, but I tell you, many traders still lose lots of money. When you go on most of the trading leaderboards, like leaderboard is where you have traders that are trading a lot of money, and some of them, they share, they are trading, like others, When you go there, a lot of them are being liquidated. A lot of them, even though they make profits, a lot of profit actually. There are people that make a lot of profits, but a lot of them are being liquidated. We've seen that I remember in the beginning when Leaderboard started, they used to show the liquidation price, but then we're able to see that this person is going to be liquidated very soon. Okay, but now they removed that feature, so we're not able to see. But my point here is that a lot of traders, whether they're experienced or great traders, I'm talking about even professionals, lose a lot of money in trading. And the reason why is because there's one thing that they have not learned. Because what you have not learned, you cannot know it. And what you do not know, you cannot apply. So you need to learn before you can know and then apply it. So your learning, okay, your education is what will determine your knowledge. And your knowledge will determine the outcome of and the results of your actions and of your life. That's very important, isn't it? So the reason why a lot of traders, they lose a lot of money in liquidation. Now you need to understand when trading futures, the one thing that you want to avoid, you don't want to mess up with, you don't want to mess up around it is liquidation. You really do not want to be liquidated. You just don't want to be liquidated. You want to avoid liquidation at all costs. This is very important. You understand? You want to avoid liquidation at all costs. So for you to avoid liquidation, there are principles and there are things that you need to follow. Now, we often say that habits become second nature. So when you do something repeatedly, okay, and by the way, when it comes to education, they say that habits, repetition, okay, is pedagogic. It means that repetition is part of learning, is part of education. So if you want to establish in your mind a certain theories or a certain learning, or let's say, for example, courses in your mind, you have to repeat it. So you have to repeat your training, you have to repeat, and as you repeat something, it gets established. Don't forget that word. The word is established. So it gets established in you. So most people think that by copying what someone else is doing, they're going to make it. But no, that's why we have professional traders that have, they're very good in technical analysis. They're very good in sentimental analysis, fundamental analysis, in all those things. But they're always losing money. The reason why, number one, is that it's not established in them. So most often they're copying someone else's stuff, you know, and when you copy someone else, unless it's established in you, you cannot succeed with it. You may start well with it, but it won't take long before you begin to fall. You understand? So the best thing in life is for you to establish. You need to establish courses. You need to establish patterns. You need to establish like theories, you know, and practices in you. And once it gets in you, you will begin to draw from that well. You begin to draw from that source. And anytime you'll be facing challenges, anytime you'll be facing challenges, I speak French and English, so sometimes I get messed up in my mind sometimes, you know, but sorry about that. So anytime that you face challenges, you'll be able to draw out of your well and begin to deal with the situation. In the same way, trading, you can get to a level where by trading, you don't have to think. Like it's just automatic. You don't have to think much. Now, most of the schools, and remember, I'm also a trainer. Okay, so I train people, and I've been training people. My first conference in the industry of Bitcoin was in 2016 in Pretoria, South Africa. So that was my first training. Okay, that I was having the conference, and I started in 2015 trading Bitcoin. Okay, and my first training was already in 2015 2016. Now remember, for you that are Binance children and you are all these platforms, new platforms, exchanges children, that time there was no Binance. In 2016, there was no Binance. So I was one of the first users of Binance. And the reason why I started using Binance was because of the charts, to be honest with you, and the interface. Okay, they made it very simple and very attractive, simple and attractive for people to engage with the platform. So when I saw that I really could not stay with other exchanges, then I had to start using Binance, because really the chat was very cool. You understand? It was simple. Like let's say, for example, the style, of the text, the style of the characters, everything was just attractive compared to others, and I don't want to mention any. I don't want to compare, okay? But then others that I was using, I just left them to come to Binance, okay? And then I started using Binance, okay? And then later on, the futures trading came. And then when the futures trading came, then Binance also, they opened a futures trades and for their users account, and I also started. But I tell you, I knew nothing about futures, and the thing is that that time when I started trading Bitcoin, we didn't have tutorials. We were the one coming up with even the courses, the curriculum. I designed the curriculum that I'm giving. I train newbies and advanced students, that I train, and I've trained a lot of people. I've trained even diplomats. I've trained government officials, and the thing here is that I designed those curriculum myself. You understand? So that time you couldn't find tutorials to teach you how to trade Bitcoin and make profits because everybody was just new in the industry and everybody doing their own thing. Then later on, what happens is that most of the people trading Forex started coming to crypto. So they were the people that started developing because they had the experience in Forex trading and the Forex operation. So when they came, they saw that it was the same thing. And basically, it's the same thing because even the chart was borrowed from the Forex trading. Okay, so everything that cryptocurrency is doing mainly is from the Forex. The only difference is that cryptocurrencies are useful. The utility is very good. You understand? It has very strong and useful use cases. Okay, that's the difference from cryptocurrency, and the cryptocurrency market is very volatile, and also. Cryptocurrency markets do not close. It's 24 hours, like it's just on the whole time. Anytime you can get into the market and just make money. And that's revolutionary, you understand? So people like that. I like that freedom that you can enter the market anytime and begin to trade. We love that, you understand? And that's what, kept us in the cryptocurrency industry. However, there are things that they still need to develop in the cryptocurrency because the Forex traders, they generate profit sometimes very fast, like very fast. And that strategy we're going to have in cryptocurrency. And I believe the reason why, because cryptocurrencies are very volatile. It is very difficult for you to see the dollars. Let's say, let me use, like, if we take the dollars compared to the pounds, it's very difficult for you to see the pound rising up or falling down 10% in one day. I don't know how many times that happened in history. Okay, or let's say even 20% in a day, or in the change of that instrument. But in cryptocurrency, you have coins that in one day can go 2,000% in one day. So that's they find it very difficult to create the same system when it comes to I would say the trading adjustments of not leverage, I would say, but they have a certain system in Forex that they use that makes it very easy for people to generate to make a lot of profit. That people can come in the market even with very small little money and they make a lot of profit. But in cryptocurrency, you want to try the same thing, you may get liquidated, okay? You may get liquidated, and that's the problem. So, okay, sorry about that. So, very soon we'll be having French, we'll be having some French live streaming on my channel. And my son, I'm talking about my biological son, the one that's my biological son, my own son that I trained a few years ago. He now is such a powerful and great trader. And he learned so much from me over the years. He's doing good. So I'll be inviting him when we'll be having the French, live sessions. And some of you that are speaking French. I will invite you to engage with me. This time I want to, because before you didn't have the opportunity to engage with me. This time I want all of you that are the viewers here to engage with me. So you have my email down. So you can email me and then we'll start from there, okay? So when you email me, then you just let me know exactly what you want with me and what you want, okay? And then from there, then we'll take it from there, okay? Yeah. Now, the thing is that, so I was talking about the future trading, okay? I was talking about the futures trading. So when it comes to the futures trading, how can you, let's say, maximize your profit in the market? Because this is very important. If you don't know this, then I tell you, you won't be able to make money. You'll be losing money. You'll be actually acting foolishly in the market, and you'll be the one losing your money. And I don't want you to be in that. That's what we are avoiding. You understand? That's what we are avoiding. So I want to now unveil the truth to you. Most of the institutional, I'm talking about, let's say, training and trading courses, and I would say colleges, because now we're having colleges and institutions that are offering trading courses, you know, and even the traders themselves, because remember, like I said, it was the people of the Forex that came to cryptocurrency, and they started bringing those strategies, I would say the charts and all those things were inspired from that side, you understand, from that side, because they've been in the market for a very long time. But now there is a point that people are missing. When you check all the curriculum, all the training, the courses, if you check them, they all will share some, they will tell you, or they will teach you about technical analysis. They will teach you about fundamental analysis and sentimental analysis. 3, mostly. But there is one that nobody is teaching. And I tell you, what is the point if you go and then you study a particular course, but then you miss out on something? When you will begin to put your course or your study into practice, you will have and you encounter a lot of challenges. Now, remember, most of the titles, when you went to school, and you go to school, whether it's a secondary school or tertiary university, most of the things that are highlighted, that's the things that you emphasize and you study. Now, those 3 analyses that I just mentioned, technical, fundamental, and sentimental, those 3 are the ones that all the courses, they focus on, the highlights. But then, during the years, my years of trading and studying and searching and studying the market itself, I realized that all those courses were not incorrect, but they were incomplete. So they were not complete. Because how can you still study all those things, but you come to trade and then you still making mistake, you're still losing money? Because you can be the best technical analyst, you can be the best fundamental analyst, you can be the best sentimental analyst, and you can even be the best in all 3 of them and still come in the market and you still lose money. You can have the best indicators, you can have the best signals, you can have the best of everything out there and still lose money. So today I want to share with you so that you can maximize your profits in the market. You understand? So that you can be a smart trader, so you can be a professional trader. You know, professional, there is a way that they do things that differentiate themselves, that distinguish them from amateurs. You understand? From newbies. You understand? So sometimes newbies, they come and in ignorance, they begin to do things anyhow. But professionals, mostly because of the experience, they don't want to fall into the same thing. You understand? So remember, take this advice from someone that has been trading Bitcoin on daily basis since 2015. You get me? Since 2015, I remember those days of Poloniex exchange, and then Bittrex exchange, and then Kucoin, and then I remember Cryptopia came, and then still till today, we are still on the case of Cryptopia. I still have my money there, a lot of money actually in Cryptopia and all that, you know. So we know how this industry operates. So mostly when people are alarmed and they're screaming and this and that, I tell them calm down. Most people will tell me, oh, master, because that's how they call me. I'm the crypto master, okay? So most of them will call me master, some crypto, Mr. Crypto, you know. So people will call me and they say master, and they'll be like, there is a news saying this and that. And I tell them, I don't care about the news. I don't care about the news. The reason why, now to all of you that are very fond of fundamental analysis, I know you might not take this well, but this is the truth. No matter the news that will come, yes, it will influence the markets, but it will not take long before the market corrects itself. That's for sure. We've seen that. You can go and check. The market will always correct itself. So yes, those things will come, and it will shake people. It will liquidate people. Like even what happened the day before yesterday, on the 5th, when the SEC sued Binance exchange. What happened? Bitcoin price and all the cryptocurrency. I mean, in a very long time, we have not seen the crypto. All the cryptos went down -10. The least, I mean, maybe Bitcoin went -5, I think, you know, but the altcoins, most of them, like, I mean, 95% of the altcoins went -12, -15, -20 and above. And all of them, that was crazy. And the reason why, because the total market cap of the crypto industry, okay, went down. Because people panicked, they started withdrawing. That's the point. People started selling and withdrawing. It's a panic. But what happened? Few hours after that, the market started correcting itself. And some coins, as I'm speaking now, are higher in price than the price from which the market, you know, collapsed or fell or dumped on the 5th after the news went out. So personally, even though I consider news and fundamental analysis, but I do not trade based on that. Not at all. I don't trade based on that, okay? Now, the sentimental analysis, yes, it is very important. Now, the index that we have for this particular analysis is the oscillator, where you have on the one side is fear, and on the other side is greed, okay? So then when you have extreme fear and extreme greed, okay? Now, the reason why I talk about this, and I love this particular one, because this one doesn't have a lot of complication, but I tell you, it runs the entire market and entire trading pattern and strategy. And if you want to be a successful trader, you have to consider this one, because everything is right here. Yes, everything we see on the chart is the expression, okay? That's the demonstration, I would say. That's the portraying of the traders' behaviors and emotions within minutes, within hours, within days and weeks and months and years. That's how it works. So the chart that we see, the moving average that we see, all those indicators that are out there, they are just, you know, portraying and putting out there and expressing the emotions of the traders. So that's why we have the bulls and the bears, okay, like fighting. So the two are emotional, okay? So we could call it bearish emotions and bullish emotions, okay? Now, we have extreme fear and extreme greed. Let me just take fear and greed. Now, that controls the markets, definitely. Because when people are fearful, then you see we're going in the red. It's bloody markets. But when people are greedy, then the market is green. It's green, and that's very good, okay? So when it's extreme, people are extremely buying, and then the trend will change to what? Bullish. But when people are fearful and extreme fear, then the trend changes to bearish, okay? Now, this is very, very important in your own life. When I started trading, I was losing a lot of money. I lost a lot of money because of two things. But the first one was the highest, the biggest thing, to be honest. And the first thing was fear. Remember, I told you that when I started trading, there were no tutorials. So we were learning by trial and error. Imagine play with your money with try and error. So it's when you put your money in the market, then you learn from that. You learn from the hurt, from the pains, the losses. But if you want to become a great, powerful, and I'm talking about genius trader, sometimes you will have to learn from your failures, isn't it? I remember listening to Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba last time, and he said that he had a lot of failures. There was a time he wanted to give up, but he never gave up. And he continued until he made it. So yes, and there are many billionaires like that. They've learned from their failures. So yes, as a trader, you can learn from your failures, but particularly from your losses. When you've made losses in the market, one of my mentors used to say, you will lose money in the market. You will lose until you want to give up. But if within your first 6 months, you have not given up, time up, then you are in for business. That's it. So guys, so this is what is happening, and people will come in the markets, and people will come in the markets and begin to do things anyhow. So just a minute, please. Let me not forget where I was. I was on the point of greed, fear, and greed. Okay. So the first element that made me fail in the market was fear. And let me explain to you. What will happen is that when I remember those years, I would buy XRP because that time there were 4 major coins. There were even a 5th one, but 4 major coins. And the first one was Bitcoin, BTC. The second one was Ethereum, ETH, okay? And actually, it was not Ethereum, it was LTC, Litecoin. It was Litecoin. And then Ethereum came. And then after Ethereum, XRP, Ripple, okay? And then after that came Ethereum Classic, ETC. And then after that, there was a name coin. The coin was called name coin, NMC, okay? And then there were other coins that came up, you know, like a little bit like Monero, XMR, okay? Monero also came. So there were those coins that came early that time, okay? But listen, I was trading in SRP, and then I'll put, and remember, it was not even futures, it was spot trading. Now, spot trading, let me explain to you quickly what's the difference between spot, margin, and futures quickly. Spot trading, it means that the market is one direction. So when you enter the market, you buy. There is no sell function for you to enter a sell position. You understand? You cannot enter a sell position, but you can enter a buy position, which you can sell. Okay, it means that you close that buy position. So there is no sell position. You couldn't short the market. You could only buy and wait for the price to increase to the up, and then you sell. So that's the only function that there was that time. Okay, but let me explain quickly. So that's the spot. So in spot, it will be very difficult for you to lose all your money. Very difficult in spot. However, later on, then the margin trade came. Now, margin, you need to understand the margin is, it comes with leverage, but the leverage is very low. So like Bitcoin goes on certain exchange, Bitcoin goes up to 10x, okay? So 10, you can, it means that the money that you want to put in a trade, that amount can be multiplied up to 10, okay? Sometimes they can limit for you up to 9, depending whether you are new in that trade, in that account and all that, you know, they'll try to limit, but up to 10. And for some other coins, up to 5 and up to 3x, okay, X. So that's what happens. So it means that if, let's say, for example, you're trading on 300s that you want to put in the market, in your trade, you'll be having 900s, okay? And then your liquidation price is it's low, it's good, like it's low. So it's very good, okay? So you can't just be liquidated anyhow. And if you do not understand that operation, you might end up putting all your capital into the trade and you get liquidated. It happened to me a few times until I learned. But the margin trade, the reason why I do not like the margin trade is because its interface is not clear. It's not, even if you want to close, it's not clear. Really, it's not clear. But now they have developed it a lot, and that's very good. Thumb up for all those developers that are working in the crypto industry and on the exchanges, okay? Now the futures came. When the futures came, now we have very high leverage, up to 125 on certain exchanges. Now some exchanges 200x, you know, and others even are going up to 500x, you know. Now, with that, it's tempting for you to see, to imagine, wow, if I put this amount and then it's multiplied, then I'll make a lot of money. But do we really consider the reverse? Like when the asset, the coin goes down, even just 10%, how much are you going to lose? And how about your liquidation? Have you considered that? Okay. So I was talking to you now about this, the spot. So in futures, you get liquidated very fast. That's the thing. So you can make profit quick, because in the futures, really, you don't have to wait for the price of the coins to go high, you know, before you make money. No. If you're very smart, because the futures was made for that, okay? So if you're very smart, even when a coin like Bitcoin goes up even $50, you can make a lot of profits in futures. Yes, you can make insane profit, just $50, just $100. And that even a decrease in Bitcoin of just $250, you could have yourself been liquidated. So it means that it can even generate a lot of money. And can you imagine how much Bitcoin goes up and down, the volatility? You know, I mean, the what you call it, the volatility from the support to the resistance, you know, within 1 hour, within 2 hours, within 4 hours, within 8 hours, within 12 hours, in 1 day, in 1 week. Can you imagine the volatility? Let's talk about even on a daily basis. You know, let's say even in 1 hour, Bitcoin sometimes will go 2%, and then it's having that movement, you know. Now, like 1% is like an increase of $250 if the price is 25,000, okay? So if the price is 25,000, right? Yeah, so that you could have yourself been liquidated, okay? So there are a lot of things that we need to consider there. Now, let me come back. So that time, back then, I was trading on spot only because there was only spot, okay? So that was, then later they brought futures, no, margin, they brought margin was the second option. But I wouldn't even tamper with that time, okay, on Poloniex. So actually, Poloniex guys, how are you doing? You really keeping your exchange good? Yeah, and it's very good, really. I encourage you to continue. From time to time, I do come to a platform to trade there. Yeah, from time to time, okay? Yeah. Anyway, so with the spot, you buy and then you hold and then you sell later. But what was happening to me, I would buy XRP and then suddenly XRP will go down like 5% and 10%. And then when I tried to calculate my money, it was insane because I was trading a lot of Bitcoins. Like that time, I could put 6 Bitcoin in the market that time, okay? And then imagine 6 Bitcoin goes down 10%. You know, that's a lot of cash, a lot of money, okay? And then I'll be fearful and I will sell. And when I sell, here's another coin popping, and then I go buy that one. The moment I enter that trade, it goes down even 20%. Then I sell it. Then another one is popping. Then I go there, then I buy, and then it goes down. Then I sell. At the end of the day, you end up losing all your money. All your money. The problem is not the industry. It's not the cryptocurrency. You are the problem. Why? You don't have discipline. You have, like, remember what I said? You have not learned how the market works, okay? And then you don't have any knowledge of the market. You need to have a very profound, you need to have an exact knowledge, okay, of the markets. That's very important. You need to have an exact, a precise knowledge, you understand, of the markets. And then you need to have experience. And that's why you need mentors, because mentors will give you experience. You know, you understand? When you follow mentors, they'll give you experience, but they are the only one to give you experience, nobody else, okay? And then also, as you exercise yourself, you practice, then you acquire experience. Like I said, you learn from your losses, okay? So that was the fear. By doing that, I lost a lot of money. So that time, it wasn't greed, it was fear. But then later on, I managed to eliminate the fear. And I tell you, when I eliminated the fear, I was doing good. I could enter a trade, it goes down even 40% or 30%, and I'm still in. And then suddenly I see the same coin going up and giving me profits. You understand? Then in sports, I was doing good. And then that time came futures trading. Now, when futures trading came, I tell you, everything was in a mess. Why? Because now it gives very high leverage. So what is the first thing that comes? Now fear is gone in my life, but now there is something now that is going to come. Greed, extreme greed. So I became greedy. I became very greedy. So no fear. When I'm in the market, no more fear, because I managed to remove that from my life. I disabled that function, the fear function. And I tell you, in trading, if you are able to remove fear, you have overcome a lot, because that's what's killing many people that are not trading right now from coming into the market, into the industry. Many people outside there, you know, a lot of them, they fear, because when they hear people losing money and all that, then they fear. But when, even the newbies also, they fear. But when you are able to overcome fear like I did, you are 50% good in the market. And I made a lot of profit in that, even in the spot before the future. But when the futures came, I was dealing with greed. You know what I mean by that? Very high leverage. The margin that I was putting for my capital was very high. And guess what? I lost a lot of money in futures. I lost a lot of money. Last year, Binance, they gave me an annual report of my trading. Yeah, I think last year. And they said, the report said that since I started trading on Binance, I've lost millions in trading volume, millions of dollars. And I'm like, wow. Wow, okay. So I've lost millions of dollars, can you imagine? But I also made a lot of money, okay? I made a lot of money, but I have not, in total, I have not made up with all that I lost. But now, from now, it's happening. Now listen to the story. So I will increase my leverage, high margin, and then liquidation. Pap. I remember the day on it was in March. I can't remember exactly which day was that, but in March, Bitcoin, when the COVID in the whole world, when they said, okay, there was going to be curfew and lockdown, Bitcoin price crashed. Bitcoin price went down from, I think it was 7,000 or 9,000, between 8 and 9,000. And within that day, I was in the market. I was in the futures. And I was on a call. While I was on the call, the time I came back, I was liquidated. And I could not understand that because my liquidation price was still low. It was low. But then I got liquidated because the price went down. Bitcoin alone price went down almost like half down. And that was a lot, okay, a lot. So I lost money, a lot of money. And imagine after that, during the curfew and lockdown, where are you gonna get money from? Because it's lockdown and curfew, you understand? But my point here is that, because remember today we're talking about futures trading, not spot, not margin, but futures. And I'm teaching you how you can be able to contain and not get liquidated. That's what we're talking about here. So before I continue here, I would like to tell you, to invite you to trade on MEXC GLOBAL. MEXC GLOBAL is a new platform, exchange, and is doing great. I like their interface. Everything there looks like Binance, but there is difference. The difference is that they list coins that Binance has given up on them. Not only that, they list coins in futures, not just in spot and margin. In futures, they list coins that are your fresh or brand new coins are listed there. So that's very good. So it's not just that you have to wait for weeks, for days before you begin to trade them in futures. So MEXC is MEXC GLOBAL. So if you check in the description below, you will see my affiliate link. I'm inviting you to use that link. Don't go and use any other link. Use that link. The reason why, you'll be getting bonuses. Now, I've been trading cryptocurrencies since 2015. None of those platforms gave me bonus. None of them. They won't give you bonus. You understand? They won't give you bonus. They won't give you bonus. But this MEXC, they give you bonus. So that's very good. That's encouraging. I'd like to know that if you have a shop or a store or a supermarket and I come buy from you, I would like to know that me being your EVA returning customer or client, that sometimes you throw some vouchers, you know, some small bonus to me without me having to do much. I would like that because I make a lot of money. So you need to have this this attitude of returning, giving something back to your community. So I see many platforms like Binance and all these other exchanges, they use millions of dollars they give to people outside there. But how about the thousands of people, traders that are losing money on your platform? You don't care about them, and that's not good. That's not fair. You understand? You don't do that. You don't do that because you need, where you eat, you need to take care of that. So where you eat is on your platform, on your exchange. I'm not saying that you shouldn't give to charities. Yes, you should. You should. You are to give to charities. But first, remember the people that are losing millions of dollars on your platform. So you need to also recompensate them. You need to give them something. This is very important. You need to have a compensation fund on your platform. I have never received that on Binance. I've never received that on Polonius, never on Bittrex, never on Kucoin, not any exchange. But this small exchange, new one, MEXC, they give me small bonus. Listen, even if it's $2, I appreciate it. Even if it's $2, I appreciate it. You understand? When I wake up and I receive an email telling me, oh, you receive a bonus of $5 from MEXC GLOBAL, I love that because it's a very important principle that many of them are not using. Now, Binance is having problems, they're facing challenges. I remember newly when I started trading Binance's, particularly when Binance opened the futures trading, I tell you, Binance, they were not managing the futures trading well. I complained over and over on Twitter. I was like, one day I got liquidated, and I got liquidated because their platform, because that time they were still new in the futures trading, so they were still busy developing and setting things and things like that. And what happened, there was a mistake from their platform, okay, from the interface. And then that cost me a liquidation. So I complained to them. They never refunded me. Till today, Binance never refunded me. And I was so mad at them. And I even asked people to draw for me images. And I said, Binance is a scam and all those things. You know, I said those things because I was not really pleased with them. And many other people were liquidated. Even sometimes what will happen is that there'll be liquidation. And then later on, then they started doing that. Later on, by their mistake, people get liquidated, but it was a technical problem from their platform. And then people will be liquidated, and then they will try to give their money back at the time of liquidation, okay? And that was good. But how about us in the beginning that lost a lot of money? Binance, what do you do with that? And that is why now the SEC is suing you. I used to say, even on many platforms, I used to say that Binance will have problems. I used to say that because I could see that the way they were dealing was very unfair. It was very unfair toward their users, particularly. And I'm one of them. I'm one of the victims. That I was victim of Binance. And CZ, if you're listening, you come across this video, listen carefully. You did not deal well with me on your platform. Yeah, you didn't deal well with me. Yeah, and that's not good. In life, you must have fair trade because you mustn't think that you just get money. If you get money, it will come up. You'll get problems later. You'll have issues, you know. So now they're having problems. They'll be losing billions of dollars. I'm telling the truth. It's sad, but that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. So Binance, I hope other new exchanges will learn to do better. Like MEXC also, you learn from what's going on and not repeat the same errors, the same mistakes of Binance. Okay, so now let me not deviate from what I was sharing with you. So this MEXC, Global gives lots of bonuses to people. So yes, I encourage you to go there, register, but I want you to be grateful for the things I'm sharing with you and for what you're going to get as well. Use my affiliate link. Use it. And it's trustworthy. You can use it instead of just going anyhow, anywhere. This will take you straight to the MEXC global platform. It looks same like Binance. Even for a moment, I thought it was Binance people that, but yeah, I don't know, but anyway, you can go and use it. It's good. It's the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. It's very easy. If you will even love it because there are beautiful, juicy coins that are there, okay? So that's it. So the one thing, because they taught all the courses in cryptocurrency will teach you the 3 analysis, but I came up with one analysis that will change everything in your life, in your finances, in your wallets, in your trading skills. Just one. And this is a word that you hear sometimes, but people did not highlight it. People, I'm talking about the trainers, I'm talking about the big heads in the industry and in training courses, in cryptocurrency did not emphasize, and that is strategic. Okay, so I call it strategical analysis. So strategical analysis, I am the one, because I never found that word on the internet as far as trading is concerned. I've not found it. I came up with that. Strategical analysis, never forget that. So all of you, you've learned to trade and all those things. Remember to put this down. It will change everything. You will become a professional trader. You will be able to make a work, a business, okay, a function out of trading when you add this one to the first 3, to the other 3. So strategical trading or analysis, please. Strategical analysis. You can say that yourself, strategical analysis. And it was created by MrCrypto BTC. MrCrypto BTC, strategical analysis. Now, with this strategical analysis, since having done my technical analysis and having not neglected the fundamental analysis and having done the sentimental analysis, I come now to the strategical analysis, and then I'm ready to get into the market. The reason why, most of the people, traders, I'm talking now about professionals. I'm talking about your experts, your masters in trading, the big head in trading. They can be right with the technical analysis, but remember, technical analysis only does not run your trades. It runs the markets, but not your trades. It runs the price, but not your orders, because your orders will be run by the strategical analysis. And that is why you ignoring this particular analysis, you will be liquidated. You will lose a lot of money and even all your money. Why? Because technical analysis will not prevent you from losing your money. It will help you, but the one that will mostly help you is your strategical analysis. So from today, include this in your market, and you will see what's going to happen. You will feel professional. You will feel an expert and genius trader in the market, because we have level in trading. We have levels, okay? So you'll feel like you are a great trader. Like me, for example, sometimes I don't need to check the chart to tell you where Bitcoin is going to go, like in the next few years, and when exactly everything. Actually, Bitcoin has entered the bullish trend, and is, even though we're still in the little bearish, temporarily, but Bitcoin has entered the bullish, and the trend is just going to be going up. until 2025. I said the same thing for 2017. It happened. You can check my videos on the same channel. I said the same thing for 2017. It happened. For 2021, no, 2021, yeah, it was 2021 that I spoke about. 2021, it happened. 2025, it will happen. So sometimes we don't need to check the charts, the market, before I tell you. I tell you exactly what's going to happen. And that's what's going to happen. So having knowledge of that, I can now take advantage of my strategical analysis. So I can enter. I was talking to my son this morning that next year from February, we're going to set up our Bitcoin trades, for a long period of time. So let's say for 2 years, but it's going to be next year, because that's the time we want to enter. Next year, we'll take advantage of that next year. You understand? Before it reaches the price of $60,000. So we enter the trade, and we will do it on futures. On futures, we will do it. We will set it up on futures, and we will never be liquidated. We will only make profits. We will only make profits until 2025, and we will make a lot of profits. So yes, futures is good, but it can become your enemy and your destroyer. So you have to be very careful. It's good, but I tell you, it can hit you bad. It can hit you so bad. So remember and never forget, strategical analysis. Strategical analysis. You need that. Let me see if I can write it in the chat here. Strategical analysis. Yeah, that's it. So strategical analysis. People, this is very important. With this one, you will beat the hell out of the markets. I tell you, you will beat the hell out of the markets. So let me share this with you quickly, because I think this broadcast is just for 1 hour. So I've got 8 minutes to share everything with you quickly. Can you imagine that? I don't know how we're going to do this, but anyway. So what is going to happen is that in this strategical analysis, I won't have time to explain everything to you. But like I said, you can engage with me. Please, I don't know how often I'll be releasing the videos, but feel free to engage with me. The email is there. You can email me and then engage, engage. You understand? You need a mentor. And if you don't have any mentor, I'm here. You understand? It will cost you a few dollars, but it is worth. You better invest in what is making you money to eat than losing the small money that you have. That's another mistake that many traders are making. You don't want to buy anything. You don't want to put any money into anything. All you want to do is to trade your money. You will lose all that money. How many have you already lost? But just $100, $500, for some of you, 1,000, because you are trading on heavy amount of money, on big amount of money, but you will not use $1,000 to get yourself a mentor in the markets, and you have been stingy, and you end up losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's stupidity. That's foolishness, honestly. This is a money-making business. This is not social media. We are not teaching you how to post on Facebook and how to do those things. Okay, I think just a minute, because there is something here. There is something here that I need to. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're not teaching you about YouTube and Facebook and those things. No, because those things, you will put yourself there. Some people make money out of that. But here we're talking about money. This is your business. You are very important. Don't you know that you are very important? You are trading in $1 trillion US dollars market cap. billions. I'm talking about tens of billions of dollars on 24 hours volume. So you are rich. You are rich. There is money in crypto. I mean, there's so much money in crypto that the banks, they even shake. It's a lot of money in crypto. You can't play with this industry. Let me tell you something. Drug dealers cannot compare themselves with a crypto trader. The Forex traders, even though they make money, but they cannot compare themselves with a crypto trader. The diamonds, dealers, and golds, you know, I'm talking about the real one, not the one trading on the stock exchange, no, commodities, but I'm talking about the real one. Can't compare themselves with crypto traders. All your business people out there having shops and all these things, you know, and trading, they cannot compare themselves with a crypto trader. One day, a banker came to me, he came to do some free works, you know, with my accounts. And I asked him if at his branch, they are able to make, I think the amount was like 500,000 US dollars in one day. And he said, no, I asked him if they were making that in profits. If the profit, how many places that you know that can make 500,000 US dollars in one day in profit? How many businesses that you know? You can tell me that. But do you know in cryptos, people are making millions in one day, even though they lose. But you can only lose, like I said, if you do not have a strategical analysis. You will lose. But with this I'm sharing with you, you cannot lose. Sometimes even your liquidation price will not even exist. It won't exist. So if there is no liquidation price, you can't lose because it doesn't exist. I'll show you just in a moment. Now, today I'm going to show you with just $30. And this is my Binance accounts, okay, which I'm no longer using that much, okay, because I'm focusing on MEXC. So, but just $30, you know, I just want to show you, just for the training purpose. I'm going to show you from the $30 how you can set this type of trades. You know, I hope the time is going to allow us how you can set your trading, you know, and be able to make profits. So I'm going to share that with you in a moment. I hope that you are patient with me. Let me see. I need to enter a certain trade here. Okay, great. Now it's fine. All is good. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can see. But remember, please, what I said. For this purpose, I'm going to be showing you for on Binance, but we're trading on MEXC. Binance is still good. I'm not saying that it's bad. No, I'm not saying it's bad. But MEXC is the best for me right now. And you that are watching me and following me, use the same thing, you won't regret it, okay? So, but this one, for this purpose, I just want to use this small money to show you. Now, remember, the Bible says, Jesus says something. The Bible says that if you are faithful in little, you shall be faithful in much. So how are you able to become a professional trader? How will you be able to handle 3 million when you are not able to handle even 3,000 or 300 or even 30? So if you cannot handle $30, don't come and tell me you're going to be able to handle 3 million. You won't be able. You lose all the money. You lose that money of your family and you cry. People have committed suicide. When Luna went down, people committed suicide. They committed suicide. Okay? So you need to be faithful. You need to learn, like I said, habit. It becomes your second habit. You understand? You know, it becomes habit and then it will become your second nature. You need to learn from the small, the little. Be faithful in little. What you are doing right now, you might think that, oh, I don't have money, the money I'm making is not good, it's not enough. Listen, you are being trained in the markets. with the small that you have. Ask any trader that will tell you what is important is the skill. The money will come, and it's true. When you have the skill, you will come across investors, rich people, wealthy people, and they want to put the money, but they don't have the skill, they don't even have the time. And you have the skill, and if you can manage their money, they will give it to you. How do you become the hedge fund managers? People like that, what is his name again? I forgot his name always. Dalio, whatever it is, his name is, that manage trillions of dollars. People like Paul Tudor, okay, John Paul Tudor, that manage billions of dollars. How do you think that's possible? So don't take this business lightly and for granted. This business will make you so rich. You will achieve things that your grandparents never achieved within days and weeks. I tell you. So the skill is the most important, because when your skill will meet good funds, you are gone. But the small money that you have right now, if you don't know how to manage it, when the big will come, you will lose people's money and you will be put to jail, you will have problem. So I'm speaking to you from experience. Remember, you are listening and watching an experienced trader. Since 2015, I've been trading cryptocurrency Bitcoin. I know almost everything in this industry. Okay, so be faithful in little. You have to practice with the little. Practice. You know, sometimes they speak about demo account. I don't like demo account. I rather put my small money and trade with it and learn with it. But the demo account, I don't like them, because demo account, don't come and give me demo account of 300,000. And then I trade with it. It's not even real. That's why they say real account demo. I want the real stuff, even if it's small, but let me be the real. Let me be the real, you know, because it's the same thing. Those X's are just multiplication. Listen, the X's are just multiplication. What I mean by that, 3,000 is really not different from 3 million. I'm telling the truth. The only difference is that it's multiplied by 1,000. 3,000 multiplied by 1,000. Okay? That's the only difference. But there's no other difference. It's the same thing. So if you can manage 3,000 well, I tell you, you will manage 3 million on the same level, same pattern, same strategy, same technical analysis, you will manage it. There's no difference, and you will not lose. So let me share with you quickly what I've got here. I need to share that with you quickly. Okay, good. Okay, let me share that with you. I hope you can see it now. Okay, I need to increase this screen. Okay, so I hope you can see, you are able to see this. So I entered this trade. Let me put this one down here. So I entered this trade. There is something I want to show you. Please just bear with me. Because I'm not, yeah, okay. Now, there's something I need to discuss with you here. Okay, let me just remove this one here. You see, like, for example, if you take, for example, this coin ANC, ANC is not on Binance. They are not on Binance futures, you will not find it, but you will find it here. So this is MEXC, okay? So I set up this. So also when you contact me, I'll be able to help you to set up this in a TradingView watch list. So this is a TradingView watch list. So here you have MEXC, okay? So these are the MEXC's coins, all the coins of MEXC's, as you can see here. So this is Tomo, or Tomo, whatever they call it. But this Tomo is a good coin. It's gonna go up big time. But what I wanted to show you here is that I wanted to show you Alpha is doing good today, right? So let me just put it this way so I can be able to see. Yeah, so these are the coins today that are doing good. So Alpha and these other coins, okay? So these are the coins that are booming today. And then you have others that will pop up soon as well. But these are all MEXC futures coins, okay? You have all of them here. When I scroll down, as I scroll down, you will see them there. You will see them there. Yeah, you will see them there. There are many of them. You can see even here. Imagine scrolling all these things down. You know this one. Then you will see them. There are plenty of them. Plenty coins. So they've got many coins there. You will be tired of selecting coins. And also for you that are following me and watching me, you'll have the time to learn. Even and some of you, okay, but this is going to cost you some few dollars. You know, now I've reduced my prices when it comes to certain things. So some of you, I'll be able to share some of my secret with you, you know, just for a few dollars, you know, just for a few dollars. Yeah, so don't hesitate to contact me. My heart is out to help you. You understand? To help you. So don't hesitate on that. But let's go back to here, because this is the most important. Now, I want you to see here, I want you to imagine if we were trading a bigger capital here, because this is your capital. So this is 26,000, okay? Let's say, no, let me just close this one first. Can you imagine, this is my loss here. This one has turned $1, and this one is minus $1. So I don't mind losing that. See, so I close it. Yeah, for training purpose, I'm going to close that. And then I'm going to, okay, here. Okay, let me see here. There is something here. Okay, market. This is what I want. That's all I want. So it's going to open for me the market on the left-hand side here. So I was trading the coin. I was trading. Now, okay, wait. Now look at here. Now, how much is here? $33. Now, if you are faithful in little, you shall be faithful in much. This $33, don't look at the amount. This amount here, the power of a tree is in the seed. I want to repeat that. Jesus spoke about the mustard seed, and he said it's a small, tiny seed, but it will produce a big tree. So if the seed is small and it has everything within it, this $33 that you see here, if you are giving right now, let's say times 33 million, just example, $33 million. It's the same thing. The only difference is times million. That's all. But it's going to be the same pattern. Now, let me show you something. For some of you, maybe that's too big. Let me just come down. Let's say 33,000 even, or 330. So the only difference is that this amount here is multiplied, and you are giving that. And make no mistake, today, right now, I mean, even $330 you may not have, but I tell you, you never know, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, you may have more than that. And I tell you, this, what I'm showing you is so that you can be able to make a business, a trading, a living out of this business. You make a living out of it. That's what I'm showing you here. So now let's take, I'm not going to take Bitcoin. I'm not, because Bitcoin is going to be too slow for us. We want some coins that move very fast. I don't think these are my favorites here. No, let me remove this one. My favorite. Okay, they are here. So let me take, for example, SSV. Let me take SSV. Okay, Tomo is already here. Let's take Tomo, okay? So let's take Tomo, for example. When we take Tomo, there is something I want to show you. You will see the leverage here. The leverage is going to come here. The leverage of Tomo. So when I open the leverage, you see it goes up to 25. This is too high. Even 20 is too high. Even 15 is too high. Your leverage shouldn't be higher in this strategy than 10. Maximum 10. I repeat again, maximum 10. Maximum 10. But for some coins that are very volatile, you can go to 5 or even 3. 3 minimum is fine. So between 3 and 10x, okay? But 5x, that's really, I would say, the medium size, okay, here. But then for this training purpose, I put it on 8 so that you can see that it's a bit high, but not too high, okay? So 8, and then I close it. So then now I put on market because I want to buy on market price. Now, this capital that is here, I only want to trade on 10, let's say 1/10. So it means that divided by 10. I didn't say 10%. It's not the same thing. I want to divide this. Am I saying the right thing here? What am I speaking here particularly? What am I saying here? Okay, but you divide by 10, okay? So when you divide 33 divided by 10, it's going to give you 3. So if it's divided by 10, let's not talk about percentage here. I wanted to talk about division, please. I don't want to talk about, because all that is too much right now. Let's talk about, so your capital. So let's say if you had $33,000, if you had 33 million, you divide it by 10. And then when you divide by 10, you will have $3.3. So now the cost of my loan is appearing here. So just check with me there. So you see, so the moment it shows 3, why is it doing like that? The moment it shows 3, yeah, you see here already is fine because it's little bit, it can be 3.4, 3.5, but don't let it be 4. That'll be too much. That's longer divided by 10. So this one already is fine. So then I buy there. So when I buy, you will see right now, there won't be any liquidation price. When it will appear here, you will see there won't be any liquidation price. Look at here. There is no liquidation price. It does not exist. What does that mean? I cannot be liquidated. Right here, here it is. Liquidation price doesn't exist. It does not exist. Now, with this one, look at here. I'm already minus 0.01. Okay, while I'm speaking, it went into green, but no profits. Okay, but now the point here is that, because remember, we're trading here for trading purpose on this small amount, but in your imagination, you should consider this as 30 millions. Okay, I'm just giving a high amount, a big amount, and imagine you have $33 million, and you only put 3 million in the market. Okay, I just want to come down for majority of you so that you can cope with it. So let's say, for example, you have $33,000, okay? 33,000 or $330,000. Let's use $33,000. I'm sure that one, most of the people, even average and even the poor, even can have that, okay? So let's say $33,000, and then you put $3,000 here. So it means it's times 1,000, times 1,000. Am I correct on that? Times 1,000. So let's say, for example, if you put $3,000 here right now, you were supposed to be making $100 here. Am I correct on that? So you are going to be making $130. Now, my question to you, some of you, Are you able to provide for your family with $120 per day? That's my simple question. Like this 100, I mean, this is, I want you to understand this. This is 3% that we are now, and it's giving us $120. So if I close the trades, like that's within 10 minutes. I mean, I just opened this, not even 2 minutes. And within 2 minutes, you're making $120. How many people on this planet are making $120 that you know of? I'm talking about in one day, you making it in less than 5 minutes, because the time counts. The timing is very important. Now, the reason why this strategy, this strategical analysis is very important is because of, in case if this asset goes down, my loss is going to be managed, but not my loss that I want. I want the liquidation price, because market will always correct itself. Prices, we've seen Bitcoin went to 20,000 in 19,000 something, almost 20,000 in 2017. The same Bitcoin went down to 6,000. Everybody, the journalists, the newspapers, everybody that said Bitcoin is dead. The same Bitcoin moved from 3,000 in 2020 and went to 60,000 plus in 2021. So if you are patient in this industry, but you can talk about patience when you have liquidation on your neck, when you must be liquidated. Let's say, for example, right now, this price that you see here, let's say this price is 1.3531. Let's say if liquidation price was 1.35, oh, it's like 30, only 30, and you're scared, you can't even sleep. Many of you are not sleeping because of that, because your liquidation price is very close. It's too high from the market price, and it's a big risk, it's a high risk. It's foolishness, it's stupidity, it's gambling. It's gambling, it's a lottery, it's gambling. And I'm coming as your messenger to tell you, stop gambling with that man. Even if it's $30, $100, stop gambling with it, with this strategy. Even if you're making $10, go with it. Be happy with it and continue in that habit so that it can become your second nature. And once it's your second nature, you will make living, not only you, all your children, you will train them this, you will teach them trading, and their children's children, and they won't be making the mistake that you made. Please, please. I have many people contacting me and they say, I've just lost my money. I've just lost my money on Telegram. Many people, particularly you that are in Asia, in Pakistan, Bangladesh, and India, and you name all those places, even Hong Kong. People contact me from Taiwan. You understand? Most of the people in that region, they cry. They have this small $150, $300, they're losing it. Why can't you just have a mentor? Someone to mentor you, to guide you in the industry, and stop making these stupid and unnecessary mistakes. Look at here. If I put $3,000, right now it was going to be $170. It's $170. And with the $170, then what? You will see as this trade continues, you will see $1 is going to be in profit of $1. You know what that means? If you put $3,000, you were going to be making $1,000 within 10 or 15 minutes. I put this trade in front of you. It's not even 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you can make $1,000. Tell me which company is making that money in this world. How many of them that are making $1,000 in 15 minutes? Consider the timing is very important. The timing. This trade that you see here. And now I can put another trade. Please do not put many trades. 3 is already enough, but respect the pattern. So I'm going to take a coin like Pepe. But before taking Pepe, I'd like to see STX is doing good here. So why not take STX? Here's STX. So let's go for STX. And then we'll set its leverage on goods. 10x is already a lot. So what are we going to do? Let's come to 5. Because we need to reduce now. Your first order, the leverage should be high. The next order, the leverage should be lower. Why is it still showing 20? Okay, 5. You see, these are things that you need to control. Because I put it, but then he put 20 there. So if you thought it's 5, and then you see, you must check this thing, because your computer and all these phones, they're playing game with you, you know, because the devil wants you to lose money. So don't give him the opportunity. He's the one. So you see, I've got 5 here. So what do? I look for 3, because now I've got 30. It's no longer 33, but it's 30. So I look for 3. Even 3.26 is fine. Even this one is fine. So I take this one. We're going to see now what's going to happen. Let's check here, because this is what is important for us. Here, this place here, liquidation price, there is none. There is none. Now remember, look at the price here. This one is a little bit higher than the other one. Now this one, remember, it's like you have 33,000 here, and you are putting 3,000 here, and you're putting another 3,000. So now I've got 6,000 in the market, yet my liquidation is showing nothing for both. And you know what? With those 2, I'm fine. So then we wait for the markets to go around. Now remember, volatility is very important, so don't be too greedy. How much you want to make per day? The only thing is that with your 33,000, you can make a lot of money. Like you can be in a trade for at least for a year. You can be trading on that 33,000 for a year without having to borrow money from anybody. I'm telling the truth. Why? Imagine when you make $300 per day, you and your wife or your husband or your children, you can organize yourself. You need to trade with your family. If you can, make them join you so that they can advise you, they can watch. This business was not meant for one person. That's why I trained my own son. We are not in the same country right now, but we communicate every single day, and every time we communicate. He's aware of this strategy, and he's working on it to bring out his own strategy, because you have many things happening in the market. You understand? Like Bitcoin, how are we going to deal with it so that we can enter Bitcoin and leverage, okay, and maximize profits, all that. So now this market is going on. So this how the market is going to be going on. Now remember, even here, this, let's say if this one shows minus $5, minus $5 will be like minus $5,000. And if this one also shows minus $5,000, we are not panicking. We are not shaking. We are still good. We are good. We are fine. You get my point? Now, for this to happen, it means that the assets has gone down very much in price. You understand? All these strategies have been well calculated. It has been well considered. There are a lot of things that we considered, you know, in terms of risk management. Okay? There are a lot of things we considered. So with this strategy, you are fine. And you can make money like this. Like this. Now, remember these points that I took, I did not even do my technical analysis properly before I took them, okay? I didn't even do it because I could have checked on 5 minutes what's going on to see and to select the 5 best coins in 5 minutes. time frame that are doing good, and then I enter, I make my entry on that level, and then I wait for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then I close, and then I'll be making some good cash here. With this one, you don't have to make even 100%. You don't have to wait for 100%. But if right now I was greedy and this 30, I wanted to put here 15, it means half of my capital. And then the leverage, I put 20. Hey, I'll be liquidated quickly. I'll be liquidated very fast, like the way Satan was cast out from heaven. Just to make you laugh a little bit, because this thing that make me laugh. Now with this strategy, you beat the hell out of any losses and anything. Your losses are over. I want you to say with me, the time of my losses are over. The time of my losses are over. With 33,000 US dollars, you will make so much profit on daily basis. Now, what is $33,000? It's not a lot of money. I mean, you buy cars that are more than that. Okay? You buy cars that are more than that. Some of you, you go buy houses. Don't rush for those things anymore. With the money that you get, put like this. Yes, with this one, you can even go and borrow money. You can get some loans and put it this way. I know people that got loans, a lot of money. I'm talking about people that, the one guy got 1 million US dollars loan. He put in the market, liquidated everything. Everything gone. 1 million US dollars gone. Imagine if he had this strategy. Now, why should you rush? Remember what I told you, sentimental analysis, fear, greed. Do not fear and don't be greedy. Greed will make you to increase your leverage and your margin. You will lose money. Reduce your margin, reduce your leverage, and stick to that and practice, so it can become your second nature. Once you have the experience, and sometimes when you pray, you ask God to help you to maintain that, because the devil, the tempter, can come and play with you. So you refuse that. You remain, you stick with this pattern, with this strategical analysis pattern. And as you remain in this, I tell you, it will become all you want. It must become your second nature. When something is your second nature, the devil cannot do anything about it. The government, nobody can do anything about it. You just go in that direction, and money making will become like normal. Like the way you wake up, you breathe. You know, you're sleeping, but you are still breathing. You know, it becomes normal. You'll be making a lot of money. A lot of money. Why? Because you worked on yourself. You build your financial muscles. You build them, okay? By working on yourself in the trade. So look at here right now. If I put $3,000 here and I had 33,000 here, right now I was going to be minus $140. I'm not shaking. I'm not moved. I'm not moved. No. I mean, look at this one. It was plus. Now it went, because the market is volatile. It's volatile. But what I want, I'm not going to sell my asset here. No, I wait. They're going to change and come to the green. When it comes to profit, I sell. It comes to profit, I sell. And I tell you, the market will always give you the resistance level and the support level. So in between, if you long, the moment it hits the resistance, you run away. You run away. It will always come back to that level. It can, if it want, the market can go down anyhow. It can touch the bottom range, the bottom of range. It will come back to the top of range. It will go to the bottom. It will come back to the top. So within that volatility, you as a smart trader, you just capturing the money. You know, you just grabbing. And I tell you, you can try these strategies with even $330. Try it, you will see, with $30, like $60, you can make profit in a day. If you are if you are in a poor area, oh, I mean, $60 is not bad. How many people do you know that they make $60 like that within hours? How many people? So you should learn this. This is the main thing. If you want to overcome trading being avoided and maximize your profit, this is it. This is the business. So let me see now what is the market saying. Is now, because I just wanted to show you, you know, before, but it's now that I want to get in here and see what's going on here. So 15 minutes. Okay, let me just technical analysis. And then sub, and then stock. And then save. Okay, so I'll be able to see what's going on now. You see, if I hold onto these positions, I will make even 100% of this. Which coin is this one again? STX. So this one here will give me 100%. If I hold Y, the price is going up. The price of this asset is going up. Now let me check Tomo and see where it's going. See, so with this, you have your strategy, and then you apply your technical, then you'll be making money. Here is not good. This one is not good. So this one, now, this one is not good at all because this asset is going down. Him is going down. You see, I don't even have to check. You see, I'm talking to you and it's going down right in front of you, right in front of us, okay? This one, Tomo, is not going up. It's going down. Look at that. I told you. I told you. I just told you. Look at this. Is amazing. Like I just told you, and then boom. It's as if I'm the one manipulating, controlling the market. That's my other side of technical analysis. I will teach you, I will share things with you, I will amaze you. Okay, wait, let's not get excited because here we are in losses, but we are not losing money. You know the reason why? It's true that this is not a good trade because he is going down. But let's wait. Even on this level, he's still going down. So that was a wrong trade. To be honest, that was a wrong trade. Now, should I sell it? Should I sell it? Or should I wait so that when my loss is really minimal, I close it to go and because right now, if I had $3,000 here, I was losing, it was minus 400. And if I make minus 400, my children are not eating. And because I do not want my children not to eat, I want them to eat nice food. It's not a problem. I was watching a documentary. You see how it's going down? It's going down. Now we're losing a lot of money now. But wait. So I was watching a documentary, and what happened is that the boy, his father is very wealthy. And what this boy does is that he uses a lot of money to take care of his dog. And he said that it's not a problem for him. And I agree with him. Yeah. What it means money, big money for you, some other people, he has a lot of it. So it's not a problem. It's like in one country, even to get this type of level of water, it can be difficult. In another country, you have the whole bottle. You have the whole bottle. So if I have the whole bottle, what? I need to drink. So remember, here we are at loss, but we haven't closed. You only lose when you are liquidated or when you've closed. That's what's counted as loss. As long as you are in the trade, nothing is completed. So, but this side here, I could have taken advantage on the short. So I could have shorted this particular trade. Because I was not focused, I'm talking to you and all that. Because here I was supposed to do my technical analysis before I enter Tomo. This one will give me profit, definitely. This XTX is going to give me profit, definitely. And as soon as it gives me the profit, I said, so my target here could be 0.5 for STX. And if I hold, it can be even, let's say $1, like, which would be like, I think that would be like 10, I think so, 10%. Okay, or no, 20%, because here 20% is already 0.6. So let's say, for example, 10%, but let's wait and see. I'm not in a rush. I'm waiting until we get to that level where you are going to see the other side, you know. So these are the two coins that we are trading. Okay, so let's wait and see what's going to happen in the markets. Let's see what's going to happen in the markets. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it actually. And from time to time, I'll be having a lot of live streaming with you. But the most important, engage with me. Yeah, don't be quiet. Don't just be there and be quiet. Engage with me. Learn to engage with me. Because that's the most important. That's the most important. That's when you're going to get a lot of things. You're going to learn a lot. You understand? You're going to learn a lot by engaging. That's when you're going to learn a lot. And then, let's say, for example, if you are able, because here right now, this is something that Binance, last time I was doing a review and I was telling them, normally, they're supposed to have a place where one can open, let's say, for example, Tomo. If I want to add to Tomo, add, like in terms of buy, long, and then I open the order here, it opens another order, not add here. I don't want it to add here. I want it to open another one. So the reason why that is very important, now I'm talking to the exchange now, I'm giving them ideas. The reason why, when I open another trade of the same kind, so it means Tomo, long, it could be the same leverage or not, doesn't matter. But when I open that, then I may close that one and leave the other one running. We don't have that in most of the platforms, the features. We don't have that. So if I want to open another trade, then it not add, because right now, if I click here and click open long, it's going to add on this one. I don't want that. I want to open a separate one, like detached from this order, completely separate. So it's going to be a new order number, a new one, not the same number, but a new one, a different one. They don't give us that, and that's a problem. That's problematic. So we're still in the trades. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. So now here, this is my indicator. We say that this Tomo has touched the bottom of range, and it has touched the bottom of range. And generally, when he touches that bottom of range, he will reverse. But sometimes he can push it down. But generally, he will reverse up to And let's say he's going to cross this indicator that is here. That's one of my best indicators. So when it changes the color, once there is a cross, you know, like cross up, cross over, like a move up, cross over, up, then the price will go up. So we are, remember here is 1 minute. So we're just going to wait for this, the price to cross this indicator. And from that time, the price will begin to go up. The price will begin to go up from that time. Okay, so we are patient. We are patient. In trading, you must be patient. And the only thing that can keep you patient is when you have a good strategy. So you need to have a good strategy. Once you have a good strategy, then you'll make money. And remember, 1 minute moves very fast. It moves very fast. So don't stay too much in the trade, particularly when you are in profit, take profit, okay? And if you enter a wrong trade, if your trade was wrong, just close it and get out. You understand? But you need to do your analysis, like I said. You must always do your analysis. Well, your technical analysis, okay? Now your strategical, you can maintain it like the way I shared with you, you can keep it that way. You don't have really to worry about it. You know, now you see it's correcting now. You see, it was 70 minus 0.70. Now it's going to 45. But this one now is going down. Him also is going to correct. Actually, let me open him and see what is going on there. In 1 hour is not good. However, on 15 minutes, he's good. So we stick to 15 minutes. Okay. We stick to, now on 15 minutes, him also is very bad. He's bad right now. Before he was kind of trending to go up, but you see here, you see the price is crossing. Now, this, my indicator, must turn to yellow color. Once it turns to yellow, then the price is going to go up, and then he's going to cross this, my indicator. These are different. Don't see all these things. Remember here we have 5. I've got 5 indicators here, 5 different indicators. So this one will turn yellow. The purple one must turn yellow. If it turns yellow, then it's in my favor. And then what's going to happen? He must cross this one. Now, mostly I wouldn't enter a trade like this because I will enter, you see this red one here, mostly when I do, I sit down before I open a trade, okay, on order. These orders, remember, I opened them because we're having a live, I didn't do my homework properly. So, but when I want, before I trade, I will wait for this to be on top of this. So, like here, here we are in sell. You even see this signal here. It's a bear, sell. Okay, it's a sell time. Okay, so I only trade when this one turns green, this indicator. And anytime it turns green, there's a small profit. But this one won't give us a huge profit. You know why? Because he is below this entire indicator that is here. Yeah, when this whole indicator turns green, then that's when I long, normally on 1 minute. But here, for training purpose, but what is good here is that now we are looking for this one to turn yellow. And he will turn yellow because he crossed here already. You see the crossing here? That's already very good. And now he's trying to cross this one. He might struggle here to cross that one. So that's how you interpret the market. Remember, we've been doing this for a very long time. So here he's trying to, he couldn't cross that, but we wait to see. And then this is a very strong, this is demand here is a very good indicator, all these ones here, these three. So we can expect the price to touch this level at least, 13490. This is for Tomu, 134. And I entered there, the 134. So by that time, my entry, remember my entry is 135. So the 135 might be difficult here to get it, because 135 will be here. It might be difficult, okay? Like I said, might be difficult. But once it touches there, I have to close the trade. Why? I entered a wrong trade. So when you make mistake, get out. The reason why we don't want to lose a lot of money here. Remember, this one, there's no liquidation. My worry here is no longer liquidation. My worry here is that I don't want to lose here even. I only want to make profits. It's only profits, only profit, no losses, no losses. Now, if I'm wrong, yes, I will accept it. You understand? But not $400, because $400, that's too much. That's too much. My children must eat. So I'm going to be waiting a little bit. But remember, if it's a terrible mistake, get out of it quick before it will go to $2 and then you won't be able to sell it, because then it's $2,000 and you don't want to lose that money. It will be painful. It will be very painful. So where I am here right now is like $6,000. I can close it. Okay, I can close it. So we are still in the trades, so we don't have to panic. There's no panic. There's no nothing. But imagine if my liquidation price was there, then I'm looking at it. There is no liquidation price here. And what is interesting with this strategy is that just a small move. Look at here. Let me just use this again. Here we have 1.3500. And here we have 1.3274. Just the small difference is making me to lose $4,600. So we are no longer interested in how much, if this coin is going to go 10% and it's going to go to $2, because mostly in trading, that's what most of you are looking at. You are looking at, oh, is a coin 10% up, 20%? No, we don't care about that. I just want the 500, like what comes after the 1.3. That's what I'm trading. What comes after the 1.3, that's what I'm trading. And that's what makes me lots of money. That's what, so I think Tomo did not cross this one here, but he will cross it. He will cross it. He can go down, he will come back and correct on that level. He will cross it. He will come and cross it and turn this indicator to yellow. He's going to turn into yellow. So we wait. So we wait, we keep on waiting. What time is it now? We are waiting. Okay, actually my son was sending me a signal, but I'm only seeing it now. Oh, it's a long time he sent me a signal about alpha. Now you say alpha is very bullish. You see, this is my son, you know, and he said that alpha is very bullish. Okay, no problem. No problem. I will talk to him now and hear what he's saying. Oui, mon fils, comment ça va?
Ça va, je vois.
Je suis en train de faire un live sur YouTube maintenant.
Ok.
Il y a longtemps, je suis dans le live, hein, ça fait plus d'une heure, je crois.
Ah, là, c'est bon.
Mais Alpha, tu m'envoies le signal sur Alpha, là.
Oui.
Ah, c'était trop tard. En ce moment, j'étais dans le live, donc je n'ai pas reçu ça.
Ouais. Mais il faut attendre. Ce numéro, ça va commencer, mais il va faire comme c'est mercredi, là. Il va avaler tout ce qu'il a fait, là. Cette leçon-là, on va commencer à péter, même.
Ouais, ça, c'est vrai. Parce qu'il a déjà descendu beaucoup, même. Il était à 17%, maintenant, il est à 10%.
En fait, à 23%. 23%, parce que le marché, il y a à 13%.
Réellement.
Il est à 23%. Oui, de 13 à 23. Dans le 23, maintenant, il a 10%.
Ok.
Il va descendre fort. Donc, peut-être même si vient à 0,0 là, même, c'est le best of. Là, c'est le best of. Tu mets ton argent là-dedans. Tu mets ton argent. Parce que, regardez, il est sur la moyenne mobile H4. Et puis, il veut le confirmer by Israël. Tu vois un peu, non? Il a mis by. Aujourd'hui même, aujourd'hui à 8h, il a fait ça. Aujourd'hui à 8h là. Donc, tout ce qu'il veut là, parce que le marché est trop baissier, le marché est trop baissier, même. Grave. Ouais,
le marché, ça a baissé, oui, c'est vrai.
Oui, ouais, c'est grave même.
C'est mercredi. Mais c'est pas grave, mon fils, c'est pas aussi grave que ça. C'est pas, avant, tu étais plus grave que ça.
Oui, mais c'est fini. Ça va finir.
Ça va descendre encore, bien sûr.
Oui.
So guys, this is my son, and he's telling me that the market is gonna go down because today is Wednesday, and that's true. Wednesday the market goes down, and which day again? Which day?
Today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. Okay, so today and tomorrow the market. Today and tomorrow. Yeah. So today and tomorrow the market will go down, and then it's gonna pick up. So him is very good. It's very good. Like I said, he's very good. And but I will invite him for French. We'll have French session, and I will invite him, and he's going to come and speak to you as well. He's very good. Which year? C'est quelle année j'étais formé là?
2020, non?
Oh, okay, 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
So he just confirmed with me that I trained him in 2020. Now we are 2023, and he's very good. I'm very proud of him because he put a lot of work into himself. He knows so much. I tell you, even with him, you can talk to him, and he's going to. He can even like help you a lot and train you. You know, he's very good. He's very good. Yeah, he's very good. So we're planning on working together in the future, being like in the same country, same city, have an office and things like that. We're still like talking about things like that, but he's very good and he's doing great. He's doing great in the market as well. So, but we continue. So today is Wednesday. Actually, I forgot about that. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is not a good day for market, like too long. But so you have to know the timing, because in the morning, Wednesday morning is good, but Wednesday afternoon is very bad, right?
Yeah, it's very bad.
It's very bad. Okay, so Wednesday afternoon is very bad, but Wednesday morning is good, and that's it. You know, so, and then Friday also Friday.
Yeah, Friday, but Friday sometimes good, sometimes good.
Okay, Friday. So he said Friday sometimes is good, sometimes. Okay, yeah. So
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, today and tomorrow the market doesn't good. It's very bad. Today and tomorrow.
It's very bad. Okay, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, so that's what he's saying. And he's very good. My son is very good. He's very good. He's passionate about the market, you know, and he's very good. But now I see this coin here, STX. I'm trading in STX just for example to show them what's going on. STX and Tomo. Tomo also, I'm just using Tomo for training, just because I'm training them. So I'm just using these two coins, and I'm sharing the strategy with them so that they can see how they can make a lot of money in the markets. You know, how they can make a lot of money in the market. So that's what I'm showing them right now. Okay, so we'll talk again later on, my son.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, no problem. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Okay.
See you soon.
Okay, good. Okay, bye. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. So alpha went down. Alpha went down, but right now I cannot enter this trade because this, my indicator, is still in red. Should he turn green somewhere here, I will enter this trade of alpha. But right now, it will be difficult for me to enter it. So here, do I even have alpha in this watch list? In this, okay, I don't think I've got it. So let me put alpha there. Now remember this coin, he has done his round of today. He has done his round of today. However, as intraday trader, we take 5%, 5x leverage. So, so here I'm ready. So I wait. I'm gonna put 2.5 in this trade, but I'm just going to wait here. I'm watching. So this is what you do in trading. You just watch the markets. Be patient. Remember those two trades, I entered them just like that. But now, this particular one, I'm patient. I'm not just gonna put money into it like that, you know. So I'm patient. Once it meets my condition, you need to have condition in a technical analysis for market entry, because your entry is very important. Your entry in the market is very important. So you need to learn to wait. Right now I'm waiting. I'm definitely waiting for this coin to give me what I want. I'm just waiting. I'm not rushing right now. I'm not rushing. I'm waiting. While I'm checking the others, because these two, they are still in minus, like, oh my goodness. Right now, this one, they are in minus $1,000. So minus $1,000, that's a lot of money. Imagine in one day, if you lose minus $1,000 in 30 minutes, in 1 hour, that's a big loss. That's a huge loss. But the one that I don't want to miss right now is this coin, is this alpha. Here is a bit high. Normally, I don't advise people to enter a trade where it's already 11% on trading view. It's already high here. However, I want to enter this trade for not more than 4 minutes. Let's say I just want, let me just here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 minutes. I'm looking for opportunity, the perfect entry level, and then I jump into it. And then I come out. It's good when you enter a trade and there is no liquidation price. How many of you agree with me? How many of you, if you agree, please just like this video. If you agree with what I just said, like the video. How many of you agree with me? Just enter a trade and then, that's good, that's very good. You don't have to worry about being liquidated. You can, right now I can go and do other things and come back. I don't have to worry about that. So, but one thing that is scaring me is like people are not seeing what I've been sharing for a long time. Eh? Guys, are you sure? Are you seeing this? Oh, what is going on? The screen sharing is paused. Why? The screen sharing is paused. I don't understand. Come on. This is a big mistake. Eh? The screen sharing was paused. I don't know why. Let me just stop. I really don't know what happened. But that's good. Now it's on. Oh my goodness, this is wrong. So everything I was sharing with you, does that mean that you didn't get anything? This is so wrong. This is so wrong, like for real. So it's not that you're able to see, like, oh my goodness, this is wrong. This is so wrong. This is so wrong, like, honestly. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it's my fault. But soon we'll not be having all this problem. Soon we will not be having all this problem. That I can guarantee you. We won't be having all this problem. So I hope that you got that part there. I really hope that you got that part, because really I'm a bit like, did they get that part or not? Like for real, that's very bad. That's so bad. That is so bad, like for real. Like these were like minutes of this thing not doing anything. Like from the moment I shut the screen, then this is very bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this recording here, and then I'm going to open another one in which I'll be able to share with you the strategy, because otherwise we would have not learned the strategy. So I'm going to stop this one here. Oh, what should I continue? I really wanted to share this moment with you. I really wanted to share this moment with you. I really wanted that. I really wanted that. I thought you were following with me. I really wanted you to get this. Okay, let me just stop here. It's not a problem. I'll stop here. And then we'll have another session. We'll have another session. Okay, guys, I love you very much. Don't forget, in the description box there, you'll be able to see my email there. Contact me and this strategy. But for some of you, you listen to what I said because the voice is there, the audio is there. If you apply this strategy, it's going to work for you. But I'm going to have another live streaming where I'll be sharing this strategy with you, okay? Live. But at least I show you about the principles and everything.